what I do, what I do, da da do, da da do.
Hey everybody, how's it going? It's Poncheesy here again with another unboxing for... Oh, ladies! Do you see what I see? Is the Xbox One controller bundle that comes with the Play and Charge kit. Pretty awesome, pretty exciting to have this, especially a week before launch. Now, this item is not street dated, so you can go and you can pick it up right now. It is $74, and it seems like it might be a little bit expensive, but when you take into account that the controller by itself is going to be $60 and the Play and Charge kit by itself is going to be $24, you actually save $10 by picking up, you know, in this bundle, which is pretty cool for Microsoft to do that. Now, before I go ahead and I unbox this bad boy, let's go ahead and take a quick look around the box. Around the front, you know, we have standard, you know, artwork. Then we have some other artwork on the back looking pretty cool. Information on the side, same old stuff. Xbox One logo, and then more information on the bottom. Now, I really like the way this thing opens up. I think it looks really cool. Whenever designers, you know, make the experience of an unboxing, you know, more than just opening up a box, I think it's really cool. So kudos for Microsoft. So without further ado, let's go ahead and open it up. Oh, wow. See? Simple as that. Really awesome. Presentation's really nice. Got the Xbox One logo down here. And you get a good view of the controller. So, let's go ahead and take the controller out. Let's put it over here, save the best for last. Over here we have the battery pack, a lot smaller than the old battery pack, which I think is cool. And then if you just lift this up right here, you have all the other cables and everything. So down here we have the charge cable, which is just standard USB at this side. And I'm not sure if this is a proprietary cable. I could be wrong, but I think I've seen that kind of cable before. Over here we just have you know, important information, stuff like that, no big deal. And then we have a quick setup guide to let you know how to set up your Xbox One controller. I mean, if you've played video games before, I mean, it should be pretty much, you know, self-explanatory how to set it up. But, you know, sometimes people need instructions, sometimes people need some guidance. And down here at the very bottom is pretty cool, which is actually a 2-day trial for Xbox Live. Don't know what you can do with 2 days. Possibly sway yourself to get Xbox Live, I guess, so kudos for them. So, let's go ahead and put this back and let's dive into the controller. Okay, so immediately when picking up the controller, you can tell it's significantly lighter than the Xbox 360 controller. I know they made over, what, 40 or 60 changes to it, and it seems like they took a lot of the bulk out. It kind of feels like there isn't even, you know, a rumble feature in here, but it's definitely there. But it's very, very light, really cool. I'm not sure how I feel about that, but I'm liking it so far, I guess. Over here you got the triggers. Really nice feeling triggers. Like, they're just the right amount of spring, very nice. The bumpers are very clicky, obviously audible evidence, ladies and gentlemen. There's a lot of clicks going on here. Pretty cool. You kind of have to click right on the edges. That's where the button is, and you can't just, like, it's easier to click from this side versus this side, which might get some getting used to. Buttons have a very nice click to them as well. What the hell was that? Anyway, buttons have a very nice click as well. The Xbox button in the middle, nice amount of click. And these two buttons, the share, I think? I don't know what this button's being called right now. But the replacements for back and start, you know, feel nice too. D-pad feels incredible. Thank you so much for this D-pad. Like, I know it's been said so many times, but the main problem beforehand with the old Xbox 360 controller was the D-pad was, let's face it, it was a dog turd, honestly. But this feels really good. And finally, last but not least, the analog sticks. They are so smooth. I can't even. I just don't know how to explain it. The analog sticks feel so good. If you follow me on Instagram or Vine or anything like that, you'll know that I went to San Diego Comic-Con earlier this year, and I got to play Rise at the demo unit there, and I just couldn't stop talking about the analog sticks. And it's like, you know, that feeling is just rushing back to me because these analog sticks feel so good. They're so smooth. I can't say it enough, honestly. And the click for the analog sticks, pretty much the same. So now that we got that all the way, let's try opening up the battery compartment. Pretty easy, you know, standard stuff. And let's go ahead and let's get some comparisons out of the way. So here is the regular Xbox 360 controller. I'll just use my C3PO controller compared to it. You know, this is so heavy. Like, I can't go over how light this controller is and how heavy this is. It's like, this is possibly maybe twice as heavy, or maybe a fourth as heavy as this. Like, it's just so heavy. But here we go. Here's for a quick size comparison. You can tell that they're more or less the same height, same amount of width as well. But just the overall design. This, you know, when holding this in your hand, after holding this in your hand, this is a lot, you know, smaller, a lot more streamlined. I feel that it's going to be really easy to get used to this controller versus this. And now, after holding this one in my hand, this feels a little, you know, bulky and heavy and stuff like that. Not to say it's a bad controller. Obviously, I prefer that. I think the Xbox 360 controller is one of the best controllers out there. But Xbox One certainly stepped their game up. So, here it is compared next to the Xbox 360 controller. Here it is compared next to PS3 controllers. You can see the PS3 controller is significantly shorter and, you know, significantly a little bit thinner. But, you know, different companies, obviously different controllers, different styles, different, you know, methods of, you know, fitting it in your hands. And here it is next to the PlayStation 4 controller. Same deal. PS4 controller is just a little bit shorter. And, you know, just a little bit thinner, maybe. It certainly has more of a curve around the edges on the PS4. And that's about it for controllers. Now let's go ahead and let's compare battery packs, since this obviously came with a charge kit. So here's the new Xbox One charge kit. Really, really small, really cool. And here's the old Xbox 360. As you can see, the Xbox One, you know, is branded on the back, which I think is pretty cool. Also, it's shorter. It's definitely, you know, thinner as well. It's just overall a nice size change. And let's go ahead and put it in as well. Why not? All you do is you put it in that side first and then put it down. So simple. My goodness. As I say that, I have trouble putting the top back on. Alright, sorry about that. And let's go and power it on. Very cool, very cool. The light is very faint. I like how the entire thing glows now instead of just a little ring around. I think that's pretty cool. And so there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Xbox One controller. Obviously, you know, down here you have your headset stuff, and then up here is where the plain charge kit, you know, plugs into it. But that's basically it. Here's the Xbox One controller. Hope you guys like the unboxing. If you guys have any more, you know, questions or anything about it, let's go ahead and let's make it look nice. Let's make it look pretty. So there you guys have it. That was my unboxing for the Xbox One controller along with the plain charge kit. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, feel free to comment below. You can even get in touch with me on Twitter, Instagram, Vine, any way of getting in touch with me. If you have a question, feel free to let me know. I encourage it. I'd love to hear from you guys, hear what you guys thought about it. And I'll see you guys in the next video, which will probably be the PlayStation 4 unboxing. And I can't wait to see you guys there. Take it easy.